Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Sorry about if this is tilted, my camera's on top of my computer right now. I am currently filming in my room and it's on my bed, so once I'll try and definitely, once I can get on the table when no one's home, so there won't be like that background noise or anything like that, I'll film on my table. But I thought I haven't uploaded a video. I've uploaded one video this week and a short. I was like, gotta get a couple out today, you know what I mean? So yeah, but otherwise, it doesn't really matter. As long as you guys know what I'm talking about, it doesn't matter if the camera's slightly tilted or anything like that. But, let's get right into it. So, I'm still using OBS, by the way, guys. So, hope you guys enjoy this double header of team making this night. But, so you guys can tell with the logo, I will be doing my NBA team making predictions, not the full predictions yet, since there won't be MVPs and stuff like that, and ladder playoff predictions. But, let's get into it. So, I'll obviously start off with, I'll probably go from top, at least from bottom to top, instead of spreading it around a bit like I do in normal ones. But I start off with less than 15 wins. So I guess your clear favourites, there's five particular teams I had in mind, but I know one of them is on a roll right now, but I can't see it keeping up if I'm being honest, especially how they did say they wanted to tank, and that is the Utah Jazz. So yeah, they haven't got the squad to win more than 15 games. I know they're 3 and something at the moment, 4-1, I think, but I reckon they're just going to lose the plot and finish 15th. So with less than 15 wins, maybe get a few more than that, but at the moment I reckon less than 15 wins. If I'm being honest, I actually made this before, they were 2-0 when I made this, so I didn't think they were going to win. Start off this good, but this is how all good teams start off. Bad teams start off. You know what I mean? Portland's 4-1 now. They lost today, but I reckon they'll end up losing the plot. You know what I mean? Slipping down to that less than 15 win mark, so they'll end up telling their players like, mate, we want to get Wembanyama, whatever his name is, and they'll end up losing the plot. OKC is another one with Holcomb out for the year and Giddey out for some time. I can't really see them doing that good. Yeah, so I actually had them a bit higher than the Jazz, if I'm being honest. By the way, this is it'll go from least to then you'll turn around and get that. It'll go from least, this should be the less one. Like at the moment, Jazz are last, and OKC, then we'll go here, start, then that'll be for example, 13th, that'll be 15th, 14th, and 13th, 12th. You'll figure it out at the end, but sort of like a ladder prediction in a way, but yeah, it's kind of, I don't know. But yeah, then also had the Kings here. They've stuffed up big time. They signed Dellavedova as their backup point guard, not playing him as they've only really got Fox and that's it. Fox and the other guy, the big Sabonis, which just the good players. Sabonis has been an all-star. Fox is a future all-star, but I can't really, Sabonis' dad was an MVP, I think, but at the moment I can't see them doing that good. I don't, and then I also know most people would have. It's hard to say stuff when they're crap, but Orlando and Detroit, they just got cut rosters. Parlo is carrying them at the moment, but they're not winning. They'll end up starting off. I can't see them winning the game soon, but yeah, same with Detroit. All they've got is Cade Cunningham. They lost Jamari Grant for the offseason, which was a huge loss. Now I reckon they'll finish last and get that big Wembanyama guy. Let me see his name. I'll see it at the end, but it's something Victor Wembanyama. I forgot, but yeah, now I was going to miss out. I have Indiana here. I reckon they'll get more than 50. I reckon they'll get more than 25 wins if I'm being honest here. I reckon they've got the squad. They've got who have they got? They've got Buddy Hield, Tyrese Halliburton. Who else have they got? They lost Brogdon in the offseason, which was a monster of a loss. But they've still got some guns. They also lost TJ Warren, which they had them. I would put them in playing if I'm being honest here. But they got Hield. Have they still got Buddy Hield? Or did he leave? I know they got Hield. I don't think Hield left, did he? Let's see, Buddy Hield. Buddy Hield. Indiana Pacers. Tyrese Halliburton. Tyrese how Indiana Pacers. Let's search up Indiana Pacers roster, and then we'll know. So my battery is low, guys. So gotta make sure OBS has still got the thing on. Alright, battery's on 20%. They lost today by 15 Indiana, but roster. We've got Halliburton. They've got Turner. They've got Hield. They've actually got a decent roster. Like Tice. I reckon they've got a roster that can definitely, get them to at least 20 plus wins. I reckon maybe 25 at best. They can get those wins like every so often. Like I can definitely see them beating teams like getting upsets against teams like Milwaukee and stuff. But Clippers. But we'll wait and see what they do there. Then I've got San Antonio. I know they're on a hot start at the moment, but I reckon they'll end up missing out in the end. They just haven't got the roster. Richardson and Pirtle and it just kind of and they're not even that good. Like Richardson's almost finished as a player, and then Pirtle just you can't have one center that can carry you to a play in they're gonna miss out. Like it's just not like they just haven't got the squad. Plus, I reckon Landale's probably a huge loss now. And DeJounte Murray as well, and White and Derek White. But DeJounte Murray was a huge loss, and obviously losing Jock Landale as well didn't really help him. I think they did get a few players in, didn't they? Spurs roster. They got Keldon Johnson and Pirtle, Richardson. That's about it, really. In terms of good players, Zach Collins, not John Collins, but. Then they've got those old guys like Bates Diop, McDermott, Vassell, Primo, Trey Jones. Who's this? Jeremy, so I don't know who this guy before, mate. Never heard of him, but I can't really see them doing that much with this season. Same with Houston, I reckon all these 5 teams just work on rebuilding, give it 2 more years and see what happens. This Houston as well got put in lower than San Antonio. They've got Jalen Green. He's Jalen Green and Sean Tate, who are good players in their early 20s, and then probably John Wall was that whole Wall stuff with Westbrook was stuffed them up there, I reckon. Same with the loss of Harden as well. That was huge. That was huge. But I can't really see them doing much. Same, I can definitely see them potentially making playing, but at the moment this is fight for playing. The New York Knickerbockers, they'll definitely push for playing, but I can't see them making it. They're just. They've got what I've seen for them, they've got too many guys that want the ball. You got Randall, Barrett, Brunson, Fournier. They all want the ball. They all want to be the one to shoot up, to get the shots, take the shots, take the triples, and can't really see them. I know that they've got a good roster, but at the moment, what I've seen from the East, they're not a top 10 team. They're not better than Charlotte. They're not better than Brooklyn. They're not better than Bulls and all those teams, Toronto, Cleveland, above them. The East is just packed this year now. The whole league's packed. That's why I'm going to have to be a bit harsh on some of these teams. Same with Washington. I know they've got Porzingis, they've got Kuzma, but definitely Harrell and KCP were huge losses. That's why. I know they've got Bill Porzingis, the dynamic duo, and Kuzma, the big 3, but it doesn't work, mate. They lost Thomas Bryant as well in the off season. They lost Carroll Jr. and lost KCP and Thomas Bryant throughout the loss. There's 3 huge players, key players that they had, gone. Between them and the Lakers, that for Westbrook, it was just stupidity. But yeah. Now we go into the postseason of the league. I'm going to start off with the Charlotte Hornets. Get that good playing spot there. They got the big 3, LaMelo, Rozier, and Hayward. They had Miles Bridges, but that was just but it was just, I don't know, they had him, I would put them in a playoff spot, but I'd put them top 6 in the East if I'm being honest here. But no, yeah. Did they have Isaiah Thomas as well? I think he just signed a 1-year deal. I'm not quite sure, but they got Mostratello as well. No, he signed with Philadelphia, Mostratello, but they got a good roster there. It's definitely worth the playing spot. LaMelo, Hayward, and Reggie It's definitely a playing spot, and I believe they've got this other guy as well. Hornets roster. They've got LaMelo, Hayward. They've got Oubre Jr. as well. That's just. They've got Book Knight, but I think he's been suspended for a while. Ex-Duke boy, Mark Williams. They've got Mason Plumlee, Dennis Smith Jr. Who's JT Thor? And they've got these other randos. Cody Martin, Maladin, Jalen Daniels. I think they won today. I think they did. That's right, they did win. No, they lost the Knickerbockers by 3 in OT, that's right. Ooh, and they got outscored the last. They forced it to overtime as well. But I reckon they've got the roster to go to the plane, but we'll see what happens there. Same with the Lakers. I know they're 0-4 at the moment. They will be 0-6 in a week's time once they lose to Minnesota. Can I just. Sorry, guys, but here we go. It wasn't working, but alright. But yeah, I do reckon they can definitely push for postseason. Postseason playing the Lakers they've got the big three. Like they've got surrounding players around them. Like, I definitely reckon they can still make playing tournament. Just leave it at that. They can still make playing tournament at the moment. It's not good for them, but playing definitely. And New Orleans at the moment, I know they beat us Dallas Mavericks yesterday, but I can say that's a fluke, you know. And if Zion's we came up with 41 points. The Mavs came off of a 41-point blowout against Memphis, at home, and then to travel to New Orleans, you know, freezing weather down there, off a 41-point win against Memphis at home. It's after losing to Denver like that, I can definitely tell you, that was New Orleans' game to win. You can't come off wins like that, a loss like that, then a win like that. Expect to come in, you know, look like you're gonna win, you know, the favourites by $10, and then you always lose those games. Yeah. But I reckon New Orleans will make playing, but I reckon they'll drop a bit, considering how there are a whole I still haven't gone to the good teams in the West yet. It's a pack, the West. I can definitely see them finishing that 8th. I might actually move New Orleans higher than. I might move New Orleans here for the time being, since they have got injuries. I'm not going to put them higher than Charlotte, but definitely higher than the Lakers, no doubt about it, mate. The Lakers are 0-4. I'm looking at time. I've got a bit to go. But Portland now. 4-0 start. I'm going to put them higher than both these teams, if I'm being honest. I know I had them lower than New Orleans before, but on my previous one and the Lakers. But the start of the year they've had, we're looking at. I know they lost today, but Dame, Grant, Simons, big 3, done. Nurkic, big 4. You're making playing, mate. No doubt about it. Just good on Portland. Just keep it up. You know, they can definitely push for a playoff. One of those 3 teams got to make playoffs. You know. Although I'm only going to do 3 West and 2 East, with Brooklyn coming up, and I'm going to put them here, higher than the Lakers, obviously. I had them the lowest out of those 5 heading into today, but we'll see how they go tomorrow against the Mavs. But they've got the big 3. They're making play. It's impossible for them to miss out. It's impossible. It's not. They're not missing out, mate. It's done deal. But whether they push I'm still the whole Ben Simmons things that's got, but we'll wait and see what they do. But I've put them in play-in because of obvious reasons. But now playoffs. I'm going to start from lowest to highest now. What happens things? The Chicago Bulls. They've got the roster to make the playoff team. To make the playoffs. They got Lonzo. They got Zach. They got Nikola. Sorry, my dad's just getting me. Sorry. Hang on, I will. Yeah, so sorry about that, guys. I've got to quickly wrap this up soon, but I've got about 5 minutes, so I've got to head off. Go get some dinner, but yeah, no, yeah, it's yeah, they've definitely got the squad to make it, and they got that Stanley Williams as well. That's stacked roster. They're making top six playoffs. Yeah, they might fall into play in, depending like if they get a slump there. But this ball doesn't come back for quite some time. But they got DeRozan. Oh my God, I've got DeRozan, mate. They got DeRozan as well. And they got Caruso. That's just stacked, mate. I had to about DeRozan. I was like, they got Lonzo, they got Nicola. Did I mention DeMar? I can't remember. I was like Lonzo. I don't know that. I reckon I'm gonna put them at the highest here, but at the moment, I might put them higher than Toronto. I mean, honestly, Toronto there as well. They got Scotty Barnes, they got OG, they got OG Anunoby, they got Van Fleet, they got Gary Trent. That is stacked as well. They are making playoffs, but yeah, then I might have to quickly hurry this up a bit. But 76ers, I might put lower. I'm gonna put. I can't see Harden and be doing that well this year, if I'm being honest. But we'll see how they go. You know, they making playoffs, no doubt about it. But we'll see how that group goes. And last but second of all, put them up here. The Atlanta Hawks, rocking out there, mate, in the state of Atlanta. They've got Trae Young, DeJounte Murray just rocking the show. Hunter, Bogdan Bogdanovic. They've got them all, mate. John Collins, what's his face? Aiden, Big Six. They've got Capella as well. Ex-Rocket. They are rocking the place. They're going to go deep into the postseason. And Miami, put them highest there, playoffs. I reckon they're going to lose first round. They're going first round, mate. That's my tip. I don't think they've got the roster to win it. They had the chance last year. It's just getting older and older each and every single year now. Lowry, Butler, late 30s. No, they're not going to do so well. Now we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 teams left. Late playoffs. I've got Timberwolves. The big three. D'Angelo Russell, 10% now, cheers. D'Angelo Russell, Anthony Towns, and just other guy again. Anthony Edwards. I know the big three. I just always forget some weird reasons. And they got to go back. The big four. The big four, mate. That's going late postseason. No questions asked. Then we got Denver Nuggets, who've got the big three as well. And Jamal Murray, Nikola Jokic, back-to-back MVPs, and Michael Porter Jr. That's late playoffs. No questions asked as well for that one there. They've definitely got They've got the roster to do it. Like that's just we saw them a few playoffs ago. They went deep. They almost won the championship. Like, and I've got Phoenix in here as well. They're good. They're solid. No, just they're making it. Cleveland now with another lost Sexton, but they got Donovan Mitchell in, mate. Who's better? No, Mitchell, mate. Mitchell, Garland, Allen. Wow, that is a squad, mate. Who would have thought that? Let's see. I think they've got someone else as well, though. Their roster's stacked. Cavs roster. And they got Love. They got Mobley. They got LeVert. They got Ricky Rubio, Robin Lopez. Oh, that's about it. But what about Evan Mobley? They've stacked, mate. They're contenders this year. Even though I haven't got them in there. They're still young, but in a few years' time they'll be contenders. And I got Memphis Grizzlies. Same deal here. Triple J, though, was out for most of the year, so they might slump to a bad record and maybe unpressure the away final series. But yeah, 5 teams left. So I've got to wrap this up quickly. I've got a minute, but I'm going to start off with Dallas Mavericks as a contender. 5th contender of the lot. We've got the squad. I've seen the ball movement. It's looking good. Woods fitted in exactly how they wanted. Dinwiddie's taken that role of Brunson and just gone out of his world this year, averaging 20-something points a game. Wood, 4 points a game. Luka, MVP races. No questions asked, mate. We had Hardaway Jr. last night, but Tons, Ntilikina, we would have won. You add in Zion and Ingram into that mix as well. We outpower the Pelicans. It's definitely going to be one to watch there. Then I've got Warriors in there as my 4th favourite contender, but they've got like I said, I won the championship last year. They're looking good. They're rolling ball, mate. They've lost 2 in a row. They got smashed to finish yesterday, but they're rolling. They're gonna roll with the three-headed monster. But I can definitely see them going deep. Now I've got 3 teams left, and I got Milwaukee here with Giannis, Middleton. If they got Giannis and Middleton at full strength, they can make it. They can win the championship. They can win it. There's no questions asked, mate. Giannis is a dominant man in the paint. They can definitely go deep. Then I've got Boston here with the likes of Tatum and Brown. Sorry, that's just my dad again. Sorry about the interruptions there, but I've got to go to dinner. The booking's at 5 and it's 4:40. It's just up the road, but yeah. I've got Boston Celtics here, so yeah, I can definitely see them going late, winning the championship potentially, what they did last year. But Tatum and Brown, you got Smart on the defensive end. It's Horford. It's Williams in the paint. It's a well-designed roster. And the Clippers, they've won it. If I had to pick one out of all 30, the Los Angeles Clippers. They are going to win the NBA championship this year. Although it might not be the same predictions did, but at the moment I'm going Clippers. Their roster is stacked. It's just out of this world. Look at their roster. Go search it up for yourself, because let me go through the roster. This will take another sec. Clippers roster. Tell me this isn't championship. Kawhi Leonard, John Wall, Paul George, Norman Powell, Avista Zubac, Terrence Mann, Marcus Morris Sr., Luke Kennard, Robert Covington, Reggie Jackson, and then you've also got Coffee and Tatum. Batum, my man. Who had Tatum elementally. Moses Brown, Jason Perez, I don't know, the rest of the crap. But they're going to win the league. They are unstoppable. Please make sure to like, subscribe on this video. Hope you guys like this. Go check it out for yourself. Sorry, I'm a bit rushed now, but yeah. If I wish I was planned earlier, but now that I've done it all, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, subscribe. I'll see you guys next one. Come the Mavs. Go the Mavs. Barclays Center tomorrow. Tips down below in the description or in the comments. See you guys in the next one. Come the Mavs.